Today I'm going to do a quick run through on this unit down here. This is the Sound Devices CL-6, and essentially what it is it's a unit that when you attach it to your 688 mixer or your 664, it just gives you more control than you get with these little knobs. So essentially, instead of having 7 through 12 little faders here, they're now big faders down here, and then your little faders actually turn into trim controls for 7 through 12. So now you've got trim controls for 1 through 6, these guys, big faders, trim controls for 7 through 12, and big faders. And it doesn't have pan knobs for those channels, but it does give you these indication lights, like L and R, let you know this one's only going to left, this one's going to both. And then the little light in the middle is just the PFL indication to let you know which channel is currently PFL'd. So, down on this end, you have a big record button, you have a big stop button. Still works up here as well if that's your thing. It is my thing. Hit that. It gives you these full-scale digital metering for LR, X1, X2, and it also tells you which ones are in record. So if you want to have like all your inputs here, your 12 inputs to use this screen up to see what's going on, you can then also see at least those 4 masters there to see if they're in record and what the levels are looking like. If you want to see your what comes after that, X3, X4, X5, X6, etc., you'd have to use, you'd have to toggle through your meter screens to get there. But I think in general, this thing's really cool for the money. These go for $12, $21 new, and then I just bought this one used for $800, so I got a good deal on it. I couldn't find any YouTube videos about this before I purchased it, which I thought was kind of strange, but maybe because it's such a simple device, it didn't really need a video, but I'm making one anyway. I did read one review that I could find on it on B&H. B&H's website has this review, which I think is kind of funny. This guy says, or girl says, no variable high-pass filter, no panning, no stereo linking of channels, impossible to press the high-pass filter, kind of a drag in many ways. Well, no variable high-pass filter, the recorder itself doesn't even have that. They're in steps, and you got to do it through, the PFL screen for each channel. So I don't know why you were expecting that would suddenly be a thing added to, all 12 channels or whatever you were thinking. No panning. Yeah, you're right. There is no pan knob, but you can still pan just like you would through the menu. So, but it does give you some indication lights, which is a little nice. I'm sure that's more of a hardware issue than anything else, just because those channels are probably designed to like work as either fully left, fully right, or both. No stereo linking of channels. That's not true. There's no stereo linking of channels on the 688 or 664. You have to do it in the menu, so I don't know why you would think it would suddenly be added on to this bottom unit, but and then impossible to press the high pass filter. I don't know where you're getting that from. They work fine, like right here, I'll show you. Boom, it works. Shuts off, on. The only thing I could think is if you accidentally had your channel off and then you tried to turn it on and off, look, oh man, it's impossible to press the high pass filter. It's not. You should know before buying this, this is not 6 more preamps. This is not even 6 more physical inputs. It's just control over the 7 through 12 you already have. It's just bigger knobs to make your life easier. This would be great if you're, on a job you need to be portable and you can't bring like a full, CL12 type mixing board to go with this, or fader control. This at least gives you some bigger knobs, so you could, if you had a panel of 12 people on stage, you can get to these a lot quicker than you can these little guys. That's essentially what this unit's doing. So I think it's really cool. Check it out. I think you'll be happy with it.